Hi everyone, hope you're having a awesome day. I am here at Addis in Ethiopia, which I think is the capital, and I've just come to the Skylight Hotel. So I'll just take you through the room quickly. So I am actually on the 7th floor, so the hotel is actually massive. There are corridors and corridors of literally just rooms. So I'm currently in room A723, and yeah, as you come in, each room has like a card that you carry, and then you can essentially sign into the room. Oops. And then essentially there's also this thermostat that you can control with temperature. The room has let me try to find the light first so you can actually see. Makeup, exhaust fan, washroom. Oh, there we go. That's better, I guess. So as you come in, there is the front door, and then you have these cupboards. So I don't know where this door leads to. I think if you book two rooms next to each other, you might be able to essentially utilize the connection. So the cupboard space, sorry, is a bit dark. I can't find the light. And there is a safe on top. You can iron your clothes. There is an iron board and lots of, I guess, cupboard space to hang your clothes, your shoes, etc. So as you come through, this is a big mirror, and then this is sort of the main room. So the first impression is very, very clean. I mean, this is literally a 5-star hotel room. And then obviously the bathroom, you can close the door if you like. There is toilet, shower with a nice big shower head that you can, take a big shower in. And then the bath, a bit small, but what can you do? Yeah, and then big nice mirror. So yeah, it is literally clean. It's a 5-star hotel. It can rival any place in Europe, in the UK, in America. There's a TV which is very nice. You got your coffee and tea station, and then these chairs are very, very comfortable. And then the phone that you can dial reception. So the power plug here is quite unique. You are able to use the 2-prong or the 3-prong. It doesn't matter. So as I'm on the 7th floor, I have a really nice view. It is literally 5 a.m. in the morning, so you can see the city is very, very quiet. If you go all the way down to the 1st floor, there is a pool. Yeah. So the reason why we are here is we are flying essentially with Ethiopian Airline, and we have a very long overlay in Addis because, I guess the flights in Africa is not very, common or frequent. So whenever there's a more than, I think, 6 or 8 hour delay, then they put you up in a hotel. We're literally about 15 minutes away from the airport. So, but I also heard from some of the other guests that this is not the only hotel with Ethiopia Airlines. So sometimes I guess they would put you in another hotel that they have partnership with. But I think this is one of the best hotel. So, I mean, it's really, really good. So just a few points. As you land, you need to go to the transit section by the airport. And then you essentially need to get a ticket that allow you to sign into the hotel. Once you're here, you essentially get a key card that you can come in through the door. And then you need to pick up your meal voucher. So this is very important. So you can see there's one for breakfast, and then there's one for supper, and then it's like a buffet style catering place. And then you essentially need to keep your connecting flight ticket. So you don't actually get your bag. You can only get your carry-on bag, which is the one that you take onto the plane, and then the other bags will go to your final destination where you collect them. So that's a bit of schlep, since you might not have a change of clothes or something like that. When you get to the hotel, like the bus takes you here, the hotel staff is not very competent. And I'm not the only customer that's complained. Yesterday there was a line of, 5 other people that their room card, which is a card that you're supposed to use when you go into the elevator, and you're supposed to activate it. So, for example, if you're staying in the 4th floor, you shouldn't be able to access the 7th floor. So everybody's card was just completely dead, not working. So all of us were literally stuck, and someone else had to come with a MasterCard to press the floor that we had to go into. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And the last time we were here, which literally was 2 weeks ago, they also had the same issue. So it just shows that either there's something wrong with the IT system that they really need to check about, because it's not just 1 or 2 people. It's literally dozens and dozens of people experience the same issue. Or the staff just have no idea what they're doing. So there are lots of blackouts. So that's essentially just power cuts. And I think the hotel does have its own generator. So, the power does come up after a minute or two, but the entire system goes offline. So you have to go through this big security door, and before you enter the hotel, and there's like this belt where you need to put your bag on. So you literally have to stand and wait for this thing to restart if there's a power cut. It might be raining, you might be standing in the cold, so that's not great. And the staff here is not literate in English. What I mean by that is they have very limited vocabulary. So you can ask them something, and they're not very good in terms of understanding what you're saying. So a lot of the times they give you incorrect answers, or it's just a big headache. So look, what I can say is the hotel room itself, very, very nice. There's no it's literally five star. But I mean, other than that, the food at the buffet is not great. Last night we had lasagna, which was very, very dry. The dessert, which is a selection of cakes, so strawberry, there's some chocolate cake. It wasn't great. They didn't have tea or coffee, so you could only get water. And then they were missing so much cutleries. Like, there wasn't any forks, there wasn't any spoons. And when you ask, I think they only had like 3 different waiters, and when you ask them, they were like, they couldn't speak English. So it's a huge issue in terms of communication. So would I recommend Ethiopia Airlines? If you haven't flown with them, they are, one of the great airlines in Africa. I think because Africa is still a third world country, so you don't have a lot of flights. So there's not a lot of people flying. So from maybe Ethiopia to Kenya, there might be only one plane every 2 days or every 3 days. And sometimes the plane gets delayed. Sometimes they will literally just cancel the flight, and then you have to wait to book another flight. And I think that's the same with Kenya Airline. So we flew with them last year. So the experience was also, we had a 2-hour delay. We were just stuck in the airport, couldn't do anything. And it's not like they tell you, a day before. Sometimes like they tell you on the day, like 6 hours before your flight, hey, your flight has been delayed by 2 hours. Like, what are you supposed to do? And if you have a connecting flight, that's going to be a huge problem because you might not have enough time. So there's a lot of stress and, issues when you're traveling in Africa. But that's my perspective. Have a good day. Bye-bye.